Welcome back, beauties, or welcome if you are new here. Angela Denise here with another episode of the Beauty Report. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Pat McGrath holiday collection. I am absolutely excited for a new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. It has been almost 3 years since I purchased a Pat McGrath palette. In addition to the Pat McGrath release, we are going to be taking a look at the Ulta Beauty fall haul. That's where you can get up to 30% off of a variety of makeup products over at Ulta Beauty. Now, I know we just finished with the 21 Days of Beauty. However, it's that time of the year. We're going to be hit across the head with sale after sale. And what I want to do is show you what I think you should be purchasing during this time. So without further ado, let's get into the Pat McGrath release. Okay, so the main attraction of the Pat McGrath holiday collection is the Gilded Nirvana eyeshadow palette. And your girl loves a good eyeshadow. You guys know I've been making some tutorials on some Pat McGrath and Danessa Myricks products. So this is going to be 10 brand new shades. I don't know if they're going to be special shades. They do look like multi-chrome shades, but I am absolutely thrilled at this palette. I see a chartreuse type of a green. I see some cool tone purples. I see a blue purple. I see lavender. Wow. I am absolutely just impressed with the photos. Also, we're going to be getting a couple of mini blush duos. Can't wait for that. A Gold 001 is a baked single shade. That is a re-release. And then a collector's edition comb and clips and necklace. And I've never purchased any of those types of things from Pat McGrath. I don't know if she previously released it. I want to also mention that the blushes are a cream blush duo in a cute little box. I've not tried Pat McGrath Stick Balm blushes because they are glowy, and I have combo to oily skin. And I really don't want anything dewy on my cheeks, to be completely honest. The Gold 000, the Divine Decade Edition. Wow. Has it been 10 years? Oh my goodness. But she's releasing a little kit that's going to come with a 000 Gold with a mixing spatula and a Mayron mixing fluid. I will be getting that because I've never purchased it before. Okay. And then there's a Gold 000 cream eyeshadow stick. I will be picking up that. I see the Pat McGrath X Love Chrome Sweet Gold Combs. I might get that. And then the pendants. I might get that. Okay, so I'm looking at the collection released in 2023, which I don't think that I think the last time that I purchased any Pat McGrath palettes were 2022. Yeah. So I don't, hold on. Okay. So I have 3 of Pat McGrath's limited edition holiday palettes. The big ones. I've never purchased the small palettes because, or from the holiday. I've never purchased the small palettes because they just did not speak to me. One of the things that I wish, wait, is this the one from 2023? No. This is not 23. This is older. So this is one that I have. I don't even think I've ever even used it. I've never used it. Shame. Okay. Which one is this? I'll look it up and put it on the screen to let you know which years these palettes came from. But these are just how the palettes that I purchased were packaged. Now, this is the Celestial Divinity eyeshadow palette. This is the very first palette that she did in this particular type of format for holiday. This is the first edition, and this is my favorite. I absolutely love this palette. This may be 2020 or 21, one of the two. Again, I'll put it up on the screen which years these came from. but nonetheless, it looks like a smaller palette as well. We used to get 15 shades, and this looks like 12 shades. So okay, so I'm sure we're gonna go back and put that up on the screen, but I just went and confirmed that I purchased the Pat McGrath holiday palettes for 2020, 21, and 22. I did not purchase 23 or 24. I was out of the game. I was having babies. I also want to mention, you guys, the packaging looks a little bit more elevated than, I don't think it's going to be cardboard as the other holiday collection palettes were, which I really didn't mind because you're getting all of those Pat McGrath eyeshadows for a reduced price, which is still very expensive. Also, sidebar, please make sure you check out the timestamps or chapters in my videos because I want to make sure that you get the information that you came for. Whichever information that you are most interested in, I'm going to have everything divvied up by chapters. Anyways, as I mentioned, it looks like the package, we're getting less eyeshadow, but the packaging looks to be a bit more elevated. And I just can't wait to get my hands on it. I don't know if I'm going to get the blush balm duos, but pretty much all of the eyeshadow stuff. Oh, wait a minute. There's a couture lipstick tube pendant. Depending on how big that is, that will determine whether or not I get it. I might have to get the bracelet. All of these things depend on how much they are. And of course, once I find out, you'll find out. But we're less than a week until this collection drops. And I haven't been very excited about Pat McGrath releases over the last year or two. But this makes me very excited. All right. We finished up with the Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty on Thursday, the 19th. And then the very following day, we're starting with the Ulta Beauty Fall Haul, where you can get 30% off selected products. So I'm going to go through here and discuss what I think is worth it. And I already know a couple of brands that's going to come to mind. Definitely Maybelline and L'Oreal and Juvia's Place for sure. So not all products within the brand will be on sale. It may or may not only be certain products within the brand. So let's give it a look. 25% off La Roche-Posay, the BOGO buy one get one 50% off NYX Professional Makeup, 20% off Touchland, up to 30% off of Ardell and Glamnetic nails. We're going to dive heavy into that section. 30% off of selected L'Oreal and Maybelline products. I think I want to take this time out to give the Maybelline mascaras a try because I've heard so many great things, but I've never tried a Maybelline mascara ever. 20% off the entire Tree Hut brand. I wonder if that's going to include the new Body by Tree Hut because I absolutely have been loving their new shower oil. 30% off Morphe Cosmetics, 25% off Cerave, 30% off the entire Real Techniques brand, 25% off Not Your Mother's. I have a couple of things from that brand, but I've not been impressed. BOGO, 50% off Kitsch. That brand was, the pillowcases were just 50% off. And then up to 30% off select fragrances. What I found very interesting here is that in the promo pic for the fall haul, you can see where you see a couple bubble products. You can see Milani and Saltair. However, they did not have them kind of pinned at the very top here. So what I'm going to do is just filter the products that I think that we should be focusing in on during this sale. So let me go up here to brand. You have see about face, or even you have to be pay a very close attention to these sales because a lot of it may not even be promoted. It's like if you know kind of thing. So we're definitely going to be taking a look at about face. Let's just go there first. I'm just gonna go in order because that's just easiest for me. I have not tried a lot of products from About Face, but what I will definitely recommend that is on sale, their Curtain Call Smooth and Set Loose Setting Powder. It looks like it's gonna be 30% off, and I have 2 shades in my collection. And I do really like this powder. I think that it's great if you have normal skin or mature skin. Under the eyes for, I would say, normal to more mature under eyes, because it's not like super oil controlling. So if you don't need a super oil controlling factor, this is an absolute amazing powder that's not drying at all. I use the color Veil up under the eye. And this particular color gives me a nice bright appearance. And then I use the color Partition all over the face. And it's the perfect color for my skin tone. Like if you're maybe my skin tone or maybe even a shade or 2 deeper, this Partition shade would be perfect. So I absolutely recommend the Curtain Call face powders from About Face. Okay, and that's how I can recommend that's on sale from About Face. Moving right along. So when it comes to Ardell, the only things that I purchase from Ardell these days, 100% has to be, where is that? See, this is my little kit. This is my lash and brow kit. This is the Duo Lash Brush On Adhesive. This is the one that I use and have been using for many years now. Highly recommend that. The other thing that I get from Ardell, which I don't see here anymore, and I'm thinking that maybe they're doing away with the double up line, but I used to wear the Ardell 259 double up and 252 double up. So if you see those, grab them because I absolutely love. I also have a couple. Here it is. Ardell Press-On Pre-Glued Under Lash Extensions. These are the wispies right here, but I couldn't tell you because I've been having them for a while and I still haven't put them on. I'm scared of the press-on lashes. I don't know why, but I will be giving it a try. But this is a great time to go ahead and try them out. I think I got a little bit of slack behind the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty for not recommending certain products. I'm not one. If I heard good things, I will recommend it, or if I know good things that I have tried out specifically, then I will share. But I'm not the girl that's gonna come on here and just try to sell you anything. I'm gonna recommend the things that I know for fact are great products. Not just because they're owned by people of color, not just because they're popular or anything like that. It has to be good, okay? That's how I roll. Okay, so we have Black Girl Sunscreen that's gonna be on sale. I highly recommend anything Black Girl Sunscreen. I don't have them here in front of me, but I actually do have this Continuous Mister SPF 30. I've never tried the Black Girl Sunscreen for kids, but that's something that I would definitely check out for my boys. Let's see here. Black Opal will be on sale. I used to use these Black Opal Perfecting Foundation Sticks whenever I used to freelance, when I used to be a freelance makeup artist. I absolutely love these sticks, and I love them because they're flexible. I could use them as a foundation, I could use them as a concealer or contours because they had a really nice range for people of color. They do have SPF 15, but it's not enough SPF in my opinion to make any difference. But I do recommend those stick products, especially if you are a working artist and you need to build up your kit. I see Bread Beauty Supply. I absolutely love Bread Beauty Supply. I use this leave-in curl cream for Christian's hair and this everyday hair oil. They sent me a PR package a couple years ago and I had the opportunity to try out these oil glosses and the curl creams and stuff like that. So I do recommend their products. The hair cream is fragrance, so just be aware of that. If that doesn't bother you, have at it. I have an unpopular opinion about Bioma. The couple of products that I have, and you'll see it in a later Ulta haul on my channel, is everything that I have tried. I tried out like it's in a yellow bottle. Is it here? No. Yes, these brightening body washes and lotion and the body oil, you guys. I can't. The smell, and here's the body oil. It feels good. It has very nice claims, brightening, nourishing. All of those things sound great, but I can't get past the washing powder smell. So if that wouldn't bother you, I absolutely love everything that Bioma is doing. The brand is very inviting and colorful, and I love that they are putting like good for you ingredients and products that are affordable. And then obviously the Bubble brand, I've heard nothing but amazing things, and I've been wanting to try them out. I just hadn't had a chance to get to it because I've been reviewing so many different products, and I've been having a skin issue with like the breakout thing. If you're not new here, you know that I have been having some breakouts. I don't know what else to call it. But anyway, the Bubble brand, I really wanted to try out the Bounce Back Brightening Toner Mist. And then they also have a cleanser that I wanted to try out. Here it is, a first class oil cleanser. And then they also have this overnight hydrating mask. I think during this sale, I'm gonna try out a couple of things from the Bubble brand because I'm actually quite excited about it, and I just keep hearing positive things. But I'm gonna deter from Bioma because everything that I try has that smell, and I just can't get with that smell. Maybe it's just my nose. Maybe I still have pregnancy nose, I don't know. I wanna check out the brand California Naturals. Camille Rose, I have a couple of products from them. Cerave and Cetaphil, because there are a couple of skincare products that I want to recommend from these brands. I want to give this Cerave Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser a try because I love oils in every part of my beauty routine, because although I have combo oily skin, that oil is going to add extra nourishment to the skin, and it's also going to help break down that makeup and sunscreen. So that's very important if you want clear skin. So Cetaphil, I haven't mentioned it to you guys yet, but you'll see it in an upcoming Walmart shop with me. The Cetaphil Nourishing Oil to Foam Cleanser is the cleanser that I'm actively using right now, and I absolutely have been loving it. It says that it's recommended for normal to dry skin, but I recommend it for all skin types, again, for the same reason as the CeraVe. Breaking down that sunscreen, breaking down that makeup, making sure your skin is very cleansed is very important. Camille Rose, I absolutely love the Curl Maker Defining Gel. I love this for my wash and go days. And there's also a shampoo that Camille Rose has that I really like. I don't use them very often because the dew has really been capturing me lately. That's the brand that I've been sticking with over the last couple of months for my twist outs, because I've been a twist out girl. I haven't really been wearing my wash and go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start though this fall, winter. If you watch my videos, you know that I've recently been wearing some Eyelure lashes in some of my tutorials. It's more higher end of the affordable lashes, and so it's always good when you can get those on sale. Glamnetic. This is a big section for me because I've mentioned this here on my channel before, that my lifestyle has recently changed as I am staying at home and doing content creation, taking care of my family. I need to dial back my spending, basically. And so I have been trying out Glamnetic nails. And I had on a pair in one of my recent videos, and I really like that brand. I've been using some Kiss nails, Glamnetic nails, and some Dashing Diva products, but Glamnetic has been my favorite. I purchased the brush on glue, the press on nail remover, and they also have like these adhesive tabs that I tried out, and I use those when I just want to keep the nails on for like 1 day or 2 days and switch them out to, you know, have some variety in my videos, if you will. But of these that are here, obviously, I mean, you can't go wrong with a good Frenchie. And I want to spotlight a few of the fall varieties that I plan on picking up during the sale. While I can already, I'm definitely going to get the Christmas nails. This is one of my top picks, the Ghosted press-on nails from Glamnetic. I really like the Fall Boo press-on nails from Glamnetic. I thought those were super cute. I seen those in store the other day. Here are the adhesive tabs that I was telling you all about. I will definitely probably pick up the Cherry Glaze for wintertime, like holiday season. You know, a good red nail, a red lip is always the way to go. One that I really wanted that I've been kind of having my eye on are the Berry Fizz. I love wearing berry colors in the fall. I think it looks absolutely stunning on brown skin. And that's it. They have a lot of different options, and you may even go in store and find even more options, but this looks about what my store had. Sidebar, Walmart has some Glamnetic nails that are not sold at Ulta, and they are bomb, by the way. Watch my vlogs, because I got some stuff coming up for y'all. It's gonna be good. I was very interested to see what Juvia's place had. At 30% off, this will definitely be the time to try out their blush duos, their bronzer duos. Not a big fan of Juvia's Place creams and liquids as far as like their contour, their not blushes. I'm not a big fan of Juvia's Place's concealers or foundation. I tried out the I Am Magic Velvet Foundation years ago when it first came out, along with the concealers, and I just wasn't a fan. And their powders either. But their liquid blushes, powder duos, bronzer duos, the Coffee Shop palette, the cream blushes, the cream bronzers, and most importantly, the Nubian eyeshadow sticks. I just did a video using these. Those are absolute top recommendations. I want to try their eyeliner pencil, so I will be picking up some of those. I'm hoping I don't see their lip liner. Oh man. I was hoping that their lip liners would be included in the sale, but they are not, because I have absolutely been loving the Juvia's Place lip liners. They're a favorite of mine. Hold up. I don't even know how I missed this. So if you know me, you know I love a candle. Your girl burns daily. Candles, that is. So we're going to be getting HomeWorx. HomeWorx used to be, okay, the man behind the brand of HomeWorx used to be behind Bath and Body Works. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, Henry Slacken is behind the HomeWorx brand. So I say that to say that the quality of the candle is A1. So I definitely plan on picking up 1 or 2 HomeWorx candles because I have not tried anything from the HomeWorx brand. On these candles, I want to say you're going to be getting 30% off. Definitely plan on picking up that got me excited because, you know, I love candles. So HomeWorx, I don't know if they are in store. They may be in some select stores if you wanted to go in and sniff, but I highly recommend the brand. Okay, when it comes to Morphe, a lot of their products I still have not yet to try, but when it comes to Morphe, I can highly recommend their brushes, and I have recommended their Morphe and Ariel signature face brush sets. If you have not, I would highly recommend that you pick up. You're getting a 30% off both of these brush sets. These are goat hair brushes, and these days going into any store and getting a goat hair brush is quite hard to do. And so I myself already have a set, and I will be picking up a second set because I just do makeup so much. So I do highly recommend the quality on these goat hair brushes. And I really wish that other Morphe brushes were on sale. I gotta click on NARS because that would be blasphemy. Okay. Is NARS doing away with their Soft Matte Complete Concealer? Is NARS giving us a new foundation, honey? I hope so, because you know I love NARS. This is the Hot Escape Cheek palette. Just looking at it, that is, well, this is probably because this is a limited edition palette. Only the color Deep is left. If this is your color, get it. NARS has high quality palettes, because you know sometimes when a brand release a holiday collection, their palette isn't of the same quality as like their individual products, but NARS, they don't do that. So get that palette. I'm probably gonna add it to my cart for a giveaway. I buy stuff like that so I can put it into giveaways. That is my way of giving back to the people that watch my channel. Everything on my channel that you all have seen thus far has been out of my own pocket, by the way, because I just got remonetized and I haven't received any PR packages in 3 years. So, because I haven't been making any content. Yay! Saltair is putting their body washes in the sale. Yes, yes, yes. I have mentioned the exotic pulp scent in the regular formula, and the only scent they have is Golden Hour in the Oil-Infused. I will be getting Oil-Infused. Go ahead, add to cart, because I have been dying to try it out, because it smells absolutely divine. Let's see, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really don't like the products there. Oma never really did it for me. And I'm not gonna just recommend things just for the sake of. I'm just gonna give the list a once over. Man, I wish the BDY or body products were on sale, but they are not. So moving right along. Actually, how am I gonna just go through this whole list and not look at Ulta's own brand? So mostly candles. I actually did smell the apple cider and ivory woods in store one day about 2 weeks ago or so, and they did smell good, but that's about all I can say about them. All of these things are things that I highly, highly, highly recommend and suggest that you check out during this sale, where you can get up to, most brands is going to be 20 to 30% off. That is all I have for today's beauty report. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Again, if you like what's on my face or want to shop any of the products that I highly recommend, there will be a list. You can scan the QR code if you're watching on TV and get right to it. I'll see you all on the next one. That's all I have for today's beauty report. If you guys like these types of videos, you should subscribe, like this video, and check out one of my other videos. Until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye.